Ooh, this woman wants to work as an au pair. An au pair. Do you know what an au pair is? Well, an au pair is like a babysitter, okay, someone who takes care of kids, or a domestic helper. Okay, very often people work they work for a family. They live with the family and they take care of the kids and maybe do some other things around the house. Okay, that's called being a domestic helper or an au pair. So this woman wants to work as an au pair, but she doesn't know how to speak English to children, to kids. She doesn't know, how to talk to them. Well, in this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to talk to kids in English. Hey, if you like getting tips like this, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel right down there. Okay, so let's start with bedtime. Bedtime. You can say, time for bed. Hey kids, time for bed. Okay, and then hopefully the kids will listen to you and they will start getting ready for bed. Okay, you can say, did you brush your teeth? Did you brush your teeth? Put on your pajamas. Put on your pajamas. Pajamas. Pajamas are like the clothes that you wear to bed. Do you wear pajamas? I don't wear pajamas. I sleep in my underwear. I just sleep in my underwear. Why would I wear clothes to bed? If you like roll around in bed, then your clothes would get all like tangled and twisted, right? For me, it makes so much more sense to sleep in my underwear. But I don't know, let me know about you. Maybe you sleep with pajamas, which is great. Most kids sleep in pajamas. Now, if the kids are a little bit wild before bed, right? Sometimes kids, they're full of energy and they're just, a little bit wild. You can say, stop horsing around and brush your teeth. Hey, stop horsing around and brush your teeth. Horsing around means like fooling around, right? They're just full of energy. They're playing, they're running around. Hey, stop horsing around and brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Or you can say, settle down or calm down. Hey, settle down or calm down. Okay. Hopefully they will obey you. If they don't obey you, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. What happens if they don't obey you? Can you discipline them? Can you spank them? Spanking. What do you think about spanking? In our culture, that's a bit of a debated topic. Some parents believe in spanking their kids, usually on the kid's butt. Right? The kid has to bend over and whack, you slap the kid's butt, or with a spoon or something like that. But then, a lot of other parents, they don't agree with that. What do you think? Do you think it's okay to spank your kids? In this situation, I don't know. What do you think? If someone is working as an au pair, could they spank the kids even if the kids aren't their own kids? I don't know. It's sort of an interesting topic. I've never worked as an au pair, so I don't know what I would do in that situation. Okay. So again, before bedtime, you can say, did you go pee? Did you go pee? Did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands? Sometimes kids need to be taught how, that they need to wash their hands. You know what? I'm always so surprised when I go to a public washroom, public bathrooms, like in an airport or something, and I see people walking out without washing their hands. I see that so often, especially when I travel, when I go through airports. So many people just leave the bathroom without washing their hands. For me, that's crazy. When I was a kid, I was taught you always wash your hands after you use the bathroom. So, that's just so ingrained in my mind. So when I see people like just walking out of the bathroom, it's just goes against everything I was taught. So it's always really crazy. I notice it. I look, wow, that guy just walked out of the bathroom without washing his hands. So I don't know. Is that just me? Do you wash your hands? I think it's a good idea to wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. But that's just my opinion. Okay. Now you might also say, jump into bed. I'll tuck you in. Jump into bed. That means get into bed. Get into bed. Okay. When you're talking to a kid, this would be better. Jump into bed. Jump into bed. It means get into bed and I'll tuck you in. I'll tuck you in. Do you know what that means? Tuck in. Okay, that means when the kid gets into bed and when they get under the blanket, then you are going to like push the sides of the blanket underneath the kid's body, right? Like for example, the feet, you're going to put the blanket underneath the kid's feet. Okay, that's what it means to tuck in, to tuck someone in. It's nice. It keeps them warm, right? It's nice to have someone who, to tuck you in, right? Now, this kind of a bed is called a bunk bed. A bunk bed. Sometimes kids sleep in bunk beds. Now, you might want to read them a bedtime story before they fall asleep. Okay, so you could say, which story would you like me to read tonight? Which story would you like me to read tonight? Okay. And then, just before bed, you can say, good night, sweet dreams. Good night, sweet dreams. And then when they wake up in the morning, you can say, good morning. Did you have a good sleep? Good morning. Did you have a good sleep? And then you can say, make your bed. Make your bed. Okay. That means, put your blanket nicely over your bed. We use the verb make in English. Maybe in your language you use a different verb. It's not really making the bed, right? It's more like organizing the bed. You put the blanket nicely and maybe the pillow, right? Now, under the blanket, there is the sheet, right? And the sheet needs to be tucked in under the mattress. You tuck the sheet in under the mattress. That's another example of the word tuck, to tuck something in. Okay. Now, the kids will probably have a morning routine. They might take a shower, brush your teeth, use the bathroom, eat breakfast, right? They might do these things. So you can ask them, did you take a shower? Did you brush your teeth? Did you use the bathroom? It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. What kind of cereal would you like? What kind of cereal would you like? Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes? I'll take Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That stuff is so good. Okay, so you could say, hurry up and eat your breakfast. You have to leave for school in 15 minutes. Hurry up and eat your breakfast. You have to leave for school in 15 minutes. Okay. It's time to get dressed for school. Hey, it's time to get dressed for school. Pack up your school bag and put on your shoes. And then when the kid is ready to go out of the house, you can say, off you go, have fun at school. Off you go, have fun at school. Okay. And then when the kid comes back from school, you could say, hi, how was school? Hi, how was school? What did you learn today? Would you like a snack? Would you like a snack? Okay. Dinner is ready. Please turn off the TV and come for dinner. Please turn off the TV and come for dinner. Okay, then, while you're eating dinner, you could say, please chew with your mouth closed. Please chew with your mouth closed. Sometimes kids chew with their mouth open, right? That's sort of rude in Western culture. So very often parents will tell their kids, hey, please chew with your mouth closed. Like that. Okay. Then you can say, did you finish your homework? Did you finish your homework? Did you finish your chores? Did you finish your chores? A chore is like a kid's job around the house. You know, like a kid's chores might be washing the dishes. They might have to take out the garbage. They might have to feed the pets, feed their cat or their dog. That is their chores, right? Now here's something that might help you. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Sometimes kids, they just start fighting for no reason, right? Hey, stop fighting. Go to your room. You can say, go to your room. Go to your room. That might be, the best kind of punishment you can give them, to send them to their room. Hey, let's do some homework. I want to know, do you think au pairs should have the authority to discipline kids? Do you think au pairs should have the authority to discipline the kids in some way? I've never worked as an au pair, but I think this would be the most awkward thing. This would be the hardest thing for me, to know how to discipline the kids, because they're not my kids, right? They're someone else's kids. If the parents are working somewhere and I have to discipline the kids, I mean, if they're really nice kids, that would be great. But if the kids are a bit wild, they might need some discipline. And I don't know how I would discipline the kids. Let me know how you would discipline the kids. So let me know the answer to this question down there in the comments, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.